Podcasting now.
Shot to the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad thing. It's my nice day.
Breakfast with the Stars on Today FM. It's Andrew G, Jackie O, Brian McFadden, and on the phone, I believe from New Jersey, I think, Jon Bon Jovi. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. How you doing?
That voice. You had me at good. How's it going? The new album, The Circle, it's, what's it like when you separate from Bon Jovi? What is the best thing about being away from the guys, and then the worst thing about doing it on your own?
No, it's just, it's really good. The guys have been very focused, and to tell you the truth, I didn't need to make a solo record. This is a band record. This is Richie and I doing what we do best, and we're pretty excited about it.
Are you eating something there, John? I know, it's breakfast time and all.
Am I eating? No. Just trying to get my lips to move. I hear they work better late at night.
Well, apparently, I may have heard two of your songs about that as well, but that's that's another story altogether. So you and Richie, you took it back to basics. You took it back to like when you guys were young men in Jersey, right?
Well, we're pretty good young guys for old men. We just make these. We keep putting out these hits and saying what we want to say and playing loud guitars. It's a great job if you can get it.
How can you? What does it take to write a hit? Do you either just have it, because let's face it, if there was this one secret ingredient, everyone would be doing it, but not everyone can write hits. Do you think it's just one of those gifts that Can you write a hit on your own, or do you need to collaborate with other people?
Oh no, I've written number one songs by myself, and I've co-written them with Richie as well. So. We're both very capable.
Yeah, but come on, John. When you get the number one you've written by yourself, you do that mirror face, don't you? Come on,
like,
you do.
You hold it out in front of everybody else and go, "Look, I can do this without you." If you don't like it, no. Collaborating also though is actually quite healthy because it's not your perspective or his perspective; it becomes ours, and it seems to be relatable to a lot more people sometimes. And so, like I said, it's a team effort.
John, of course, you sing a lot about the fact that you're from New Jersey. All I've ever really known or learned about New Jersey was from Springsteen Records and The Sopranos. Now, in The Sopranos, there's always guys that own nightclubs. When you were a younger man playing in clubs in Jersey, were there any kind of shifty characters you were dealing with?
What you saw in The Sopranos and you think you know about those other songs, that's all you need to know.
Oh, really?
That is exactly what Jersey was, and will be.
Did you ever have any run-ins with guys like that when you're trying to get paid at the end of a gig or something?
Oh, sure. That's where you played. Trust me. Do you remember The Sopranos when he'd walk out in his robe and get the newspaper in the phone? That's my father's neighborhood. That is Jersey. That's it. Those guys ran those clubs, and absolutely, all of that is so real. It was crazy scary.
Wasn't your grandfather?
They were pretty supportive too. They really were. They were pretty fair.
Well, like, hey, if you need anything, you come and talk to me. That kind of supportive.
You didn't go talk to them, no. But there could be an extra $100 in your guitar case when you were a kid because you were the good Italian kid from Jersey who was trying to write his own songs instead of playing someone else's. There was a couple of things that you lived to tell.
Your grandfather, was he a mortician?
No, that was actually just a great uncle of mine.
A great uncle?
Oh, okay.
He wasn't my grandfather. That was his brother.
Okay, right.
An extra couple of $100 in the guitar case. That'll go a long way for a young man. Please stay with us. Jon Bon Jovi on the line. We'll take your calls in just a moment. 13 10 60. It's Today FM Breakfast with the Stars.
Podcasting now.
Shot to the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad thing.
On the line from Jersey.
Yeah. Is it from Jersey? Are you actually in Jersey right now?
Yeah, I'm always in Jersey.
Always in Jersey.
In his heart, he's always in Jersey. You should know this. Jon Bon Jovi.
John, you've been, in the spotlight for a very long time. We've never seen or witnessed you have any kind of breakdown or meltdown. How do you hold it together versus so many others that do seem to sort of, have those moments?
Isn't it incredible? The man has not had a meltdown of any sort. He's still living, still breathing.
But maybe we just haven't witnessed it, that's all. Maybe you've just kept it behind closed doors, that's all.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
But how funny is that people think, oh my God, he's a rock star. Shouldn't he be, high and...
Yeah,
but hang on.
I am right now.
But hang on, John. There was a time, certainly around the Slippery When where after New Jersey, when you were having a lot of problems with your voice, and that must have been, I mean, that was not so kept so secret. You were quite open about that really being quite devastating at the time.
Yeah, sure. Everybody's recollection of what the Slippery When Wet era was is going to be very different than mine, because I was physically exhausted, beat up, and having to rely on a lot of medication to get through. But nonetheless, it's all long since gone and behind me, and we learn how to tour. We learn how to do it right.
Right. Is that part of the skill? Is that why some bands can't really go the distance because they just think every night's party night?
Well, I guess there is that honeymoon period when you're doing it, for the first year or 2 or 5 or something. But every night is party night. You just got to know how to manage it. You don't do anything too extreme. It's too cliche. I mean, you guys, I know it's hard for your listeners to believe, but you do get up and go to work every morning, right?
Yeah.
You got to show up.
Yeah.
You got to get there.
And
people have paid their ticket money. They want the show.
That's it.
Yeah. They expect you to come to work.
But if you could go back to one period in your career where you go, that was the time where we really lived it up, when was it? What record was it?
Oh man, those first couple, those first 3 or 4. I mean, the 80s treated us pretty good. I won't deny it. But it's better to live to tell than to just be writing some kind of memoir,
Well, I'm really glad you did. As a young man, I was kind of pretending I was on the road with you when I'd see the video. I'm like, yeah, that's what it'd be like, and I'd do that too. So I'm glad you went out there and did it for those of us that couldn't. So thank you, even though it might have been physically
man,
hard.
Trust me, I did it for everybody. I was representing. Did it.
Stick around, we've got more with Jon Bon Jovi coming up. If you want to ask him a question, we're going to open our lines, 131060.
131060 is Breakfast with the Stars. Andrew G, Brian McFadden, Jackie O, and Jon Bon Jovi. Stay with us.
Podcasting now.
Shot to the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad thing. It's my
Jon Bon Jovi. He's a superhero of mine.
He
what can I
is,
say? But
well, me too. I mean, gosh, I went out and even tried to copy his style, and I was a girl. Trust me, John, it wasn't attractive on me. I can assure we're taking some callers this morning. 131060, Amanda. Say hi to John.
Hi, John. I'm a massive fan of yours, and I heard that you may be coming to Australia for a tour. And you put on an amazing concert, and I was just wondering, what can we expect from you if you do come to Australia?
Oh, I hope that we really, truly are going to spend a lot more time in Australia after the Lost Highway tour, which it had been too long before then since we had been down under. So, anyhow, the intent is to absolutely do a big tour of Australia this year, and you get all the hits and then some. That's what we do.
Thanks for your call, Amanda. And Heidi has phoned through. Heidi, say hi to John.
Hi, Mr. JBJ. Oh, you know what? You're still a little bit all right.
A little bit. A lot.
A lot all right.
I know.
My question, you married your high school sweetheart. What's your secret to a successful Hollywood marriage, or any marriage for that matter?
Well, I don't know. I think most of it is that I'm away most of the time. So she's very happy I'm gone and she's home. But I don't know. It's been 20 years. It's been 20 years from marriage.
Congratulations.
Still good.
Yeah, I think you're right. The time apart, the time together makes you appreciate each other more. If you were living together every single day and night,
Yeah, but let's call
you
it.
probably would have split up.
Let's call it what it is. He's seen 32 million faces. He's rocked them all. He's sold hundreds. The cash would help a little. Come on.
A lot of it, and all sorts of things. You probably got it all sorted. Right situation happening, I think, John.
Are you trying to tell me she just loves me for my money?
No, I wasn't. That was Andrew.
I'm saying she might not be so sad about this.
Right there, Andrew, you're supposed to say, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Helen, say hi to John Bon Jovi.
I just wanted to know, do you